Hi all, this is Aarti and welcome to my channel. So today I will be discussing a very useful information with you all which could help you to judge your hair type. It is very important to know your hair type before customizing any hair care routine or buying any hair product for yourself. So for that matter, I have found out a very interesting information that is about hair porosity. Hair porosity is something which helps you to identify your hair type. Hair porosity is nothing but an ability of your hair to let the moisture in or out. So you would have three kind of hair porosities. Low hair porosity, that means that cuticle of your hair is so close to the shaft that it is almost closed, and that is why it is very difficult to let the moisture in or out for this kind of hair. Second is your high porosity hair. That means the cuticle of your hair are open, so it is very easy to let the moisture or water in or out. So that is the high porosity hair. And if you have medium porosity hair, that means your hair lies between these two states. Now the question arises is how to know your hair porosity. So to know your hair porosity, there is a very simple test that you can do at your home. All you need is a glass of water and a hair strain. So it is better that if you take a filtered glass of water at room temperature, and the next step is to put the hair strain into this water and let it sit for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, if you find your hair floating at the top of the or at the surface of the water, that means you have low porosity. And since your cuticles are almost closed to your shaft, so it is difficult to let the water into the hair. Second is if your hair is at the bottom of the glass, that means you have high porosity. And if it is lying in between the or at the middle of the glass, that means you have medium porosity hair. So I did this test, and mine are low porosity hair. So that explains a lot of things which I was experienced during all these years, especially in the winter time. So we all know that winter is quite drying to our hair, and it is very difficult for low porosity hair to hydrate during winter time, especially during winter time. So I was searching some home remedies or reasons of being having so dry hair during this winter. Even though I would apply a lot of deep conditioning treatment, still my hair won't hold the moisture that much. So then I come to I come to know about hair porosity, and that answered all my queries regarding my hair type. So today I would be discussing some tips and tricks to maintain low porosity hair like mine. And I have low porosity hair and my hair are fine. So that's one thing. And also I would discuss some disadvantages of having low porosity hair, or I wouldn't say disadvantages, but things to keep in mind if you are having low porosity hair. So low porosity hair is considered to be the healthiest hair. So that's a good news, but on the same time it is very difficult to hydrate and moisturize your low porosity hair. And second thing to remember is your hair is very prone to product buildups. If you apply tons of products on your hair, then since your cuticles are almost closed, all the products accumulate on the surface of your hair. So that's why most of the time you find your hair greasy or flatten. That's the problem I face most of the time. So it is very important to find a clarifying shampoo for your hair type, and apply that clarifying shampoo like once every 15 days or 1 month, depending upon your hair routine. If you apply a lot of product, and if you find your hair to be more greasier, or to be greasier quickly, then you need to apply clarifying shampoo more frequently. So that's one thing. The other thing is that your hair are sensitive to protein treatments. So if you are having if you want to buy some protein treatment, then I would suggest you to buy some protein treatment which has hydrolyzed protein. So I wouldn't go to those technical details of hydrolyzed protein, but I would just suggest you to check the ingredient list, and if it says hydrolyzed protein, that means that protein treatment is meant for your hair. So these were the things to keep in mind for low porosity hair. Then now I would jump to the tips and tricks which have been very helpful for my hair, and I just hope that it could help you too as well. So first is to maintain your low porosity hair, the best thing is heat. So heat is your best friend. But when I say heat, that doesn't mean flat iron or blow dryer or all those equipments. So those are not good for your hair. What I mean is indirect heat. That means warm water. When you shampoo your hair, then you make sure that you shampoo your hair with warm water. Check the temperature of the water on your wrist. If it is warm enough, then wash your hair with that water, and then apply conditioner, and make sure that when you apply conditioner, you just squeeze out all the water out of your hair, and then apply the conditioner, and then you need to push the conditioner really into your hair, okay, like pushing it, so that way it will penetrate deeply into your hair. And then after washing or and conditioning your hair, next step is applying some sealant or leave-ins. So I would recommend, if you have your hair texture is like mine, and if you have fine hair, then I would suggest to apply some light sealants like argan oil, or jojoba oil, or sweet almond oil. These are very light oils, so these penetrate deeply into your hair. And avoid products which has heavy butters like shea butter or mango butter, or any kind of heavy creams. So those products would weigh your hair down. The last tip is if you want to deep condition your hair, then make sure that you should warm your deep conditioner using double boiler method. That is, use a pot of hot boiling water and keep your leave-in conditioner, deep conditioner, into that water for like 4-5 minutes until it is a little warm for your hair, and then apply it. That way the product would sink deep into your hair. So that was my tip and tricks for low porosity hair. And if you want me to do more videos on low porosity hair and share some products for low porosity hair, then please comment down below. And if you like my video, please share it and subscribe my channel. That's it for today. This is Aarti signing off till the next video. Bye bye.